Hello buddies, Alex Kings 97 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Ni No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. So yeah, we're gonna now go and find. We're still looking for that fish. They ran off just as we were trying to find it. So let's go off and find it. I did actually finally finish Ni No Kuni though, guys. I'm gonna say, guys, the ending, the twist I thought there was gonna be, did not happen. However, it was a lot more shocking than I thought. I thought what was going to happen would be a shock, but it was even more. I kind of suspected that, so it wouldn't be as much of a shock for me. But it was actually a big shock, and I don't think anyone would ever guess what's going to happen. And I'm not going to say what it is, guys. Do not worry. But it is the ending is so good, honestly, guys. It is one of the best things I've ever seen out of an ending. It is fantastic. It was quite a while ago, actually. It was probably about a month ago, probably. I finished it. I haven't recorded in about a month of this. Maybe not exactly that long, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks, I'd say. Yeah, it's been a while. I think it's probably only the first time I recorded altogether with this game that I actually, well, the last time I recorded it was, the time I recorded all of it. I think that's how it worked. I don't know if you can understand what I mean by that. Anyway, oh, here's the fishy. Here it is. So this is the king's favourite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring, that, if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that palace guard, shall we? Okay then. There is a ghost behind there as well, so I mean I should... Is he here? Yes, he's here. Okay, let's talk to this ghost. Hey, what's up with you, man? Look a bit pale, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? Well, fancy that. That's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? He can't speak still. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. If I'm not very much mistaken, yep, he must be. Did you figure something out, Dripping? That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Alright. Spirit medium. Must be it. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk? Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? A new one, that's what I am, Jesus. For future reference, spirit medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. You're a flipping ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. We see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. Thanks to that idiot the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course. It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you, anyway? Me? I'm Horace, although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. You want us to believe that a little midget like you is the Sage of Flipping Ages? Who are you calling a midget, Squeak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little... You're called Ollie, are you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. Okay. Yeah, that's a ghost kind of thing. It is quite important to speak to him. Actually, if you do the main quest at all, you will... If you even do the main quest, you will at one point have to go to him. So, just do it while you're there if you're playing the game. And that's where he is if you're looking for him. Okay, anyway, this is the guard. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I know the regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into town like. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. If I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state... What's that? Something up in there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king red herring just left it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late, so lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travellers. Sorry, burped a bit. Of passing travellers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been intolerance personified. Don't know what indolence. Never heard that word before. And it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence, is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one? Hmm?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize? Hmm?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey!
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Droopy?
Looks like it.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing a piece of some people's heart. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop of the top is all it's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So, what do we do, Mr. Dripping? We travel the town for someone else with get up and go. Plenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is, where? Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village-sized after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary. I never heard that word either. Are we? Flipping it, man. Don't scare me like that. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seemed perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know where to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look into your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, Block is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm there. Enter. Okay, that's just telling you about it. All it's saying there really is it glows when there's things around. So anyway, I'll continue talking about this in the next part of Let's Play Ni No Kuni. See you then, guys.